What's good, YouTube? This video is going to be about why nice guys or good men are so intimidated by beautiful women, and why ratties of the rat pack seem to be so confident. So I guess I just read you the question. The question was, why are so many nice guys slash good men intimidated by beautiful women, and the ratties of the rat pack seem so confident? A lot of question marks. Am I the most confused person? I'm the most confused person with that. Well, I'm not. As a good man, formerly a nice guy, I've been treated fairly badly by women who, for whatever reason, didn't know the value of a good man. We talk so much about women meeting guys who don't know their value, and I spend so much time trying to rebuild in people their sense of goodness and self-worth and self-value. But the thing is, like I said before, men have anxiety too, and that anxiety is generally brought on through experiences with women. Men get tired of rejection, and we experience a hell of a lot more of it than women. And I know that women are running around here chasing the wrong guys, getting rejected after rejection after rejection, and getting lied to and getting their panties dropped. And you know, there are a whole lot of horrible things happening to women at the hands of the wrong types of guys for the most part. But to be quite honest, men deal with a lot of rejection, and they deal with a lot of mind games and a lot of bullshitting around from women. They just do. I don't even know how many times women have bullshitted me, have left me for a guy when when I didn't have a car, left me for a guy with a car. When I had a car, left me for a guy with a nicer car. Or you know, when I was younger, you know, leave me for a guy with an apartment because you want to go over there and feel grown and get felt on, and you know, if it was a matter of status or a matter of street credibility, there was always some stupid ass reason why a guy who had no business ever even competing with a person like me was taking my opportunity at love. And again, I'm no victim. While I was being rejected by the women I liked and I wanted and I chased, there were women chasing me, and I just didn't play. I didn't deal with them. I didn't give them no time. I never misused any of them. I definitely never manipulated any of them. But there were women who wanted me, while I wanted these other women who seemed to want other men. That's kind of the circle of life. Everybody's dealing with rejection in some capacity. But I can tell you for a fact, good men and nice guys experience rejection at maybe twice or three times the level as those other guys, just because we're generally very genuine. Sometimes they wear their emotions on their sleeve, and not like they're emotional and they're volatile so you can see everything, but like if he starts to really feel something for you, he's just gonna say that because he's hoping he can skip the bullshit. But no, a lot of women won't let you skip the bullshit. A lot of women require the bullshit to keep their interest. And once you learn that as a man, it's very frustrating. For many years, I had to pretend to be a jerk, or I had to pretend to not know what I wanted just to get an opportunity to measure a woman long enough to see if I liked her. Right? Because if I just was a nice guy from the beginning, she'd say, "Oh, he's a nice guy," and write me off. And it didn't make any sense to me at all, and it didn't make any sense to any one of my friends who were all considered nice guys. Again, the words "nice guy" and "good man" are often used interchangeably. They are not. You can be a good man and not necessarily be a nice guy. Nice guy implies that you're soft, that you're weak, that you don't stand up for yourself, that you're not assertive. I've never been that, right? Nice guy for me, I've been a nice guy. It's always just been about having a lot of respect for women, respecting the woman's boundaries, not trying to push her sexually beyond where she was naturally, where she was naturally going. It's been about being very honest about what I wanted, being very sure about what I wanted if I wanted a woman, being attentive, or being a very good communicator, being open. Women don't seem to respond to that in the way that they say they would. You know, trust me, I talk to women for a living, and every one of them likes to tell me in their description of the man that they want this great guy. And that's not what they respond to. Every single time I have that conversation about what you want, there's a great guy described. And every time I run the highlight reel of what you've had to that same person, it's a string of assholes that mistreated her. So as much as women say they want nice guys and good men, they only respond to many of them only respond to the assholes who mistreat them, or who disregard them, or who are indifferent to them. Women respond better to indifference than nice guys or good men, to be quite honest. And so men know that. Men understand that. And the men who are tired of playing the game, or tired of pretending to be disinterested, or detached from the idea of love, guys get tired of that. So good men and nice guys are treated worse. Nice guys finish last. That's a statement. That's a well-known phrase for a reason. Nice guys finish last. Why? Because women run over them at very high rates. And the nicest girl in the world will run right through a nice guy and go into the arms of a jerk. I've lost to men who had nothing on me. 18 to 24 is extremely confusing about how to keep a woman around if you're a nice guy or a good man sometimes. Sometimes those ratties of the rat pack have learned that behavior through their rejection and through their trauma of trying to be genuine, trying to be forthcoming with information, trying to commit to someone who was turned off by their openness or their vulnerability, or their attentiveness, their consistency, right? Again, there are so many women who want that and they respond to it, but there are as many, about 50% of the women who say they want that would never respond to that type of stuff. They always need the challenge. They always need to feel like they're chasing the guy. That's the only balance that they understand. And I'm not going to say whether it's right or wrong, but I'm just explaining why the nice guys and good men just stop dealing with women on a level that would expose them to that pain or trauma. That's why they have more anxiety around women. That's why they're a little bit shyer sometimes. That's why they don't even try as hard sometimes, because they've been through a lot of times. Every good guy I know has been left for a lesser man. Every good guy I know who's been told, well, you're a nice guy, but I'm good. Or it's not you, it's me. Or who's been discarded because he called on time, or when he said he was going to call consistently, he was too attentive, or he was too sweet, right? They use all of these almost emasculating words to describe what are very masculine qualities of being dependable and responsible and respectful. So there's just like the video I did about why men these days basically want to be treated like women. I could do an equal and opposite video about why women, for some reason or another, only respond to men who are more effeminate than they should be, and don't respond to masculinity, or in fact sometimes turned off by anything other than the bravado they understand to be masculinity. Obviously people understand, provide, protect, that's masculine, be assertive, that's masculine. But there are so many more things that make a man masculine. And it seems like after that 3, the understanding of what real masculinity is drops down significantly. And so, real men, nice guys, the ones that are masculine but are also open and transparent about what they feel for a woman, they've encountered so much that they don't want to come up to another woman who's going to look at them and say what they're offering or who they are isn't good enough, only to leave with the trash in the nightclub, or the trash at school, or some guy who's going to treat them like the trash. Also, those ratties of the rat pack are so confident because they don't give a damn about you. I did a video a long time ago about basically saying beware of a guy who's super confident, who has no healthy fear of you. The ratties of the rat pack, as you call them, are very confident, and they are very assertive, and they are very aggressive because they don't care about the result of that interaction. They don't care about what you think of them because they don't care about you. They don't care about women. They don't see women as an asset to life. They see women as an asset to their bed. They see women as pleasure tools. Okay? They don't care about impressing your intellect or getting to know you spiritually or energetically or, emotionally. They don't care about any of that. So why would they be afraid? Why would they have any nervousness or trepidation? You don't hold any value to them. You might as well be an inanimate object or a glory hole for all that matters. I mean, think about it. Are you nervous when you pick up a pencil? No, because a pencil can't hurt you. Neither can you hurt a guy who doesn't care for or value women. And that's the difference. They actually care about the interaction and care about the result of their attempt to date a woman. These guys who just run around dating a bunch of women, they approach more women, they screw more women, they lie to more women, they play with more women, they do not value women. So why would they care about you? You're not special, you're just another woman to them. The Ratties of the Rat Pack have decided that women are not an asset to life. They are not life partners. They are not best friends. They're not queens. They are just some hole to stick it in. And so that's why a guy might come up on you with no fear whatsoever. It's not because he's just really confident in himself. A lot of times those guys are really insecure when you get to know them. I bet a lot of y'all watching this video have dated a guy that approached you with a lot of confidence and you thought he was a confident person, only to get with him and realize that he has a bunch of insecurities that are just unrelated to how he treats women. That's not confidence. That's not him being so valuable that he believes in himself and he's approaching you with that value. That's not even him presenting you any value. That's just him not caring about the interaction because he doesn't have a plan for you outside of bed warmer anyway. Healthy fear is a good thing. Nervousness is a good thing. Anxiety around the result of your conquest or of your pursuit of a person is a good thing. Everything worth having is worth working for. And everything worth working for is worth the anxiety of not achieving. If you don't have any anxiety or healthy fear around not impressing the intellect or the mind of a woman, then do you really care about getting to know her anyway? These nice guys and good men are always calling, they're always available, they're always attentive because they do have a plan to get to know you. There's a purpose to why they approached you. It's not just to see your naked ass and tits. A man who only plans to use you that way is generally ultra confident. So I hope that answers your question. Nice guys or good men are nervous because they experience a lot of rejection and they care about the result of their pursuit. The Ratties of the Rat Pack don't care about women, don't respect women, don't value women, and don't see women as human. They see women as a hole to stick it in. Much like gold diggers only see a guy's wallet when they look at him. Same thing. Anyway, that's all I got for now. If you're out here being hot, if you out here having a lot of sex, if you out here exploring your sexuality and finding yourself sexually, that's all cool and dandy, but please, please, please know your status. Go get tested at a doctor, go get tested at the clinic, and if you don't want to go to those places because it's too awkward, please click the link in the description and get tested and order your home test kit. Just know your status. That's the big point. I'm pushing that because I believe in it and I think it's really important. So if you don't want to be bothered or get nobody, have that awkward moment at the doctor's office, just order your home STI test kit today. They have other women's health kits on there as well. They check thyroid and all the rest of that crap. They basically test anything. So y'all check that link out if y'all need it, and y'all know if y'all need it. Anyway, follow me at KFIC24 on Instagram. I'll get with y'all later.